I've gotten that some people just don't get it. When I was younger, I was so boy crazy, it was just stupid. It's a makeup channel, man. There really isn't much of a message. It's not a secret, everybody knows. And sometimes they wish I'd shut up about it. Hello my friends, welcome to the Get to Know Your YouTuber tag. I don't know about the title of this, I think it's a little bit cheesy, but my friend Flory tagged me in it, and I feel like I haven't done like a getting to know you video in a really long time, and I have a lot of new subscribers that may not know the answer to these questions, so I figured I would jump right in because Flory tagged me, and I love Flory Sparks. I will link her channel down below. Thank you for tagging me, my friend. I will also link channels down below of people that I tag, and of course I tag you too if you have a channel. She was tagged twice for this, and there's a different set of questions for each tag. So I'm just picking the ones that I like the best, and I will put the list of the questions down below for you. So number one, what is your name? My name is Jennifer. Is my full name. That's what John calls me. My middle name is Anne. I like to leave my last name off of mass social media. Number two, how old are you? I am 37 years old. I will be 38 in June. Are you single, married, divorced? How long? I have been married to my husband, John. We hit our 10-year wedding anniversary in July of this past year. And do you have any children? I have 2 children. I have a 4-year-old named Little John. He is John the 4th. And then I have Lila, who is 7. She'll be 8 in April. Okay, my reasons for starting YouTube. If you don't know, I did have a channel back in 2006 in the baby stages of YouTube called JenLove37. There's some great content over there. I will leave some links to some of my favorite videos down below that I did over there, but I definitely recommend you go over there and check it out and see kind of John and I 10 years ago and what things used to be like back then. It was kind of a vlogging channel. I did some cooking shows. I did a pregnancy vlog for Lila, and it was a lot of fun. It was a great channel, and then I had Little John and I stopped doing that. So I ended up having to create a new channel because I knew I didn't really want to vlog anymore. The channel content was very scattered, didn't really want to know what I wanted to do with it, and Marlena from Makeup Geek was one of my favorite things to watch ever, you know, her channel. And so I said, you know what, maybe I'll do something like that. I didn't feel like I could do tutorials the way she could, but I knew I could review things, and I knew I loved makeup. So I decided to kind of get into things from there. Okay, so this channel has been around for 3 years. What does my username mean? Now, you may not have noticed, no one's brought it to my attention that they noticed, but it used to be Jen Loves Reviews with an apostrophe because my old channel was JenLove37. I was over there called Jen Love. And where that came from initially was that I had an email address. I was trying to think of an email address to have, and I came up with Jen Love as an email address. I don't know why. So Jen Love 37. 37 came from Kevin Smith. I'm not sure if you know the director Kevin Smith, but there's a joke about 37 that's inappropriate for me to say on this channel, but there's a joke about 37 in his movie Clerks. So 37 was a very special number to me when I created that channel because I was a huge Kevin Smith fan. I was really big into his message board over there and the community over there, and it was kind of the beginning of internet communities, and I started in that community in the year 2000 randomly, back in the baby stages of the internet. And then when I brought it over here, I wanted to keep Jen Love, and I wanted to do reviews, and I didn't want to be limited to makeup reviews, so it became Jen Loves Reviews. Now, a lot of people gave me a lot of flack for misplacing my apostrophe. People that came to the channel that were new didn't understand that my name was Jen Love and it was a possessive noun, that I was owning the reviews, that they were my reviews. They saw it as Jen Loves, L-O-V-E-S, reviews. And they didn't get the apostrophe. You're wrong. How can you be a teacher and put the apostrophe in the wrong place? So I ended up recently just getting rid of my apostrophe, and just letting it be, and just being that I love reviews. Just because it's easier that way, you know? It's easier just to not have to explain. And if you have a name that's difficult for people to read and understand, you know exactly where I'm coming from, probably even more than what I've had to deal with. When did you get passionate about makeup? I started getting passionate about makeup when I started my channel. I've always really liked makeup. My mom used to sell Avon when I was little, and I used to love playing with her little mini lipstick samples, and she used to always give me things to try. I remember putting on bright pink lipstick and just loving it. And the other thing about makeup is that I've never been artsy. I've never been one that enjoyed drawing or, making things off the top of my head, like just creating something out of nothing. I've always needed some kind of template in order to be artistic. When I was little, I made pot holders and paint by number and things like that, where I had a lot of help in order to create art. Now with makeup, I feel like my face is kind of my template, I kind of know where everything is and kind of a basic idea of where everything goes, but then I can go out of my comfort zone and try something a little bit new just to kind of take myself out of my comfort zone. And I love the way my face is transformed when I put makeup on. It's just fun. And it's like kind of my artistic outlet. What is the best thing about YouTube? The best thing about YouTube, no question about it, is getting to know people and learning from other people. As you probably know with my channel, I'm very big on community. It's really important to me, the whole collective brain of makeup awesomeness, all learning from each other and creating that community aspect is so important to me. It is critical and key to the essence of my channel, the interaction with people who watch and me and people who watch and each other. So important to me. That's why I love Periscope and I love Instagram and I love Twitter, and I'm starting to get into a little bit of Snapchat, all username Jen Loves Reviews, and it's just fun to interact with people and get to know people and to hear different points of view on things and to learn from other people. That is definitely the best part of YouTube. The worst thing about YouTube, honestly, I can't think of a single thing that's the worst thing about YouTube. Honestly, like even haters, even people that leave negative comments, they've helped me to grow as a person. And I'm not just saying that, they've really helped me to not take things so personally, to be able to take what they say as far as, she always wears the same eye look. She has all of these beautiful, colorful palettes and she always wears the same eyeshadow. So I've been experimenting more with color thanks to that comment. The comments about, you're doing this wrong. You're stupid. You don't know how to do this. You're dumb. And it's like, I've gotten that some people just don't get it and they just don't get me. And that's okay. It's not a knock against them. It's okay to have people not understand you and not understand what you're trying to do. And that's something that has been really difficult for me to grasp in any other context. The people on YouTube that have left negative comments have taught me how to find that inner peace of that it's okay if someone else has a problem with me. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I can deal with that now, where I wouldn't have gotten that if it weren't for those hate comments. So honestly, I can't think of a single thing that I don't like about YouTube. I really can't. Okay, next one is, do any of your friends and family know that you have a YouTube channel? Everybody knows I have a YouTube channel. I don't keep it quiet anymore. I used to kind of keep it on the down low, especially at work, and not really say anything. But at this point, it's like, whatever. One of my students last year found my YouTube channel and went around telling everybody. Well, first she didn't, and then she told one person who told another person who told another person, and I don't think she meant for it to get out, but it did. So now a lot of the students know I have a YouTube channel. If you're watching, hi. My channel was always appropriate for younger viewers, so I didn't really have to worry about getting in trouble for it. But, now at this point, everybody knows. My family knows, my coworkers know. It's not a secret. Everybody knows. And sometimes they wish I'd shut up about it. The next one is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I see myself still doing YouTube. I don't know if I'll still be doing makeup reviews in 5 years. I honestly don't know. I would like to review lots of different things eventually. I'd like to have another channel at some point. I'd love to start another vlog channel. As some of you might know, I am planning on hopefully stopping teaching at the end of the school year to do YouTube full time. That is not set in stone yet. Hopefully it'll be set in stone soon, but I wanna make sure that this is definitely something I wanna do, because once I put my paperwork in, they start trying to find somebody to replace me, and I'm just not quite ready for that yet. It's a perfect fit for what I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be in front of a camera. I've always wanted to be a teacher. I've always wanted to get to know lots of people all over the world. And YouTube is that. That's what YouTube is for me. And it's my perfect job. It's my dream job. And I'm so thankful to be able to do it. At this point, I'm not making a living off of it, but thankfully my husband makes enough money to cover me, and then hopefully one day I will be able to make a living off of it. Hopefully in 5 years, I'll be making enough money that's like an actual salary of a regular person that's higher than minimum wage, where I make now significantly lower than minimum wage. All right, the next one is, what message am I trying to get across in my videos? Honestly, It's a makeup channel, man. There really isn't much of a message. I guess in my chat videos, I'm trying to get across that community aspect and how women can really help each other and build each other up. But in a makeup review, there really isn't much other than I'm trying to save you some money, girlfriend. That's what I'm trying to get across, is I'm either trying to tell you buy something because it's amazing, or I'm trying to tell you don't buy something, don't waste your money. But is that a message? Not really. But I mean, I think that community aspect is definitely embedded in my channel of we really need to help each other as women. I think as women, we have sometimes in our nature to tear each other down in order to help ourselves build ourselves up. And it's just so toxic, so incredibly toxic. You know, I want to fight against that as much as possible and help women to see that we can build each other up and feel good about doing it. What other interests do you have besides makeup? Right now, I'm taking care of my kids, and I'm working as a teacher full-time. As a teacher, I am a resource teacher, so my job is basically to go around the building and help kids in any way that they need help, whether it's in a way that they're struggling and they're having trouble, or maybe it's kids that need things a little bit more difficult than what's being presented in the classroom. Whatever it is, my job is just to go around the building, help all different kids of all different grades, and it's definitely my favorite education job that I've ever done. So that's pretty much my only interests. That's all I have time for. It's YouTube and my full-time job and my kids and my husband, of course. That's really all I got. Something odd about me. One thing, it's not really odd, but it's something that you might find interesting. For Christmas, I got a ukulele for Christmas, and my dream is to teach myself to play the ukulele, or have someone teach me how to play the ukulele. I feel like that's like my dream instrument. And I played it at least an hour a day for the first 2 or 3 weeks after I got it, and then I abandoned it. So hopefully one day I'll be able to pick my ukulele back up and make some more progress on it, because that's something I really, really want to be able to do. I want to be able to play Enter Sandman by Metallica on the ukulele. That is like my dream. And I know that's weird, but that's what I want to be able to do. 18 in Life by Skid Row on the ukulele, like how epic would that be? It would be epic. I want to be able to do that one day. Favorite TV show? Supernatural. Absolutely, and Pretty Little Liars, and I've recently been watching Mozart in the Jungle on Amazon Prime. So those are kind of my 3 shows right now. What do you do on most days? Most days, I get up in the morning, I get ready on Periscope, I go to work, I work all day, I come home, I start prepping dinner, I turn on my Periscope, I make dinner, I put the kids to bed, I edit YouTube videos. That's my day. That's what I do every single weekday. It's pretty much what I do. Or I do things for my jobby job. If I'm not editing YouTube videos, I'm, doing things to plan for my job. And on the weekends, I'm typically working on What's Up in Makeup, hanging out with my kids, taking my kids to birthday parties, things like that. If you were a Disney princess, who would you be? Anna from Frozen. I would be Anna, because when I was younger, I was so boy crazy. It was just stupid. That was all I thought about was boys. And she's like my soul princess. Like, me and her, we are like of the same. Like, I would totally have picked the guy that would have killed me. Like, that would have been me. Thankfully, that never happened to me, but, that I picked some real doozies, just like Anna did before I met John. Hopefully Anna meets her soulmate too. Favorite beauty product? I don't really have a favorite beauty product. My favorite beauty category is eyeshadow, followed closely by eyeliner, by liquid eyeliner. But I don't really have a favorite beauty product. There's too many good things to mention. If I had to pick one thing, I would probably say my Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. Favorite perfume? I go through so many different perfumes, but Victor & Rolf's Flower Bomb is definitely up there. Marc Jacobs Daisy is up there. DKNY's Be Delicious is up there. Those are kind of my 3 favorites right now. Favorite song? You're gonna make fun of me hard, but I am such a Justin Bieber fan, it's not even funny. Not of him as a person, but of the music that other people have made him sing, because that kid did not make up any of those songs. But Justin Bieber music, I'm addicted. My most listened to playlist on Pandora is the Teen Station. I love like teeny bopper music. Like, I could listen to Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber all day long. And the last one, randomly, his favorite lipstick. My favorite lipstick formula is the Too Faced La Creme lipsticks, and my favorite shade is Pink Chocolate. It's like a Marsala color, and it's gorgeous, and I love it. I'm wearing Lolita on my lips today by Kat Von D, which I also really, really like. Okay, so there's Pink Chocolate. Here's Kat Von D's Lolita next to it. and you'll see it's in the same color family. And then popped in the center to kind of give it that ombre kind of look, I have this Nude Stick shade, which is in the shade Whisper, and I just kind of pop that in the center to kind of pop my lips out. So really, I love anything that's like these shades. All my lipsticks, everything that I actually wear is all some kind of range from nude to very dark like this. They all fall there. So I guess anticlimactically, that's my tag. I hope you learned a little bit more about me as a person. I'd love to do an actual Q&A in the future. I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want to do that. I'm so new to Snapchat that I don't really have a lot of followers on Snapchat. So if you want to follow me on Snapchat, that may be a way. Maybe through Instagram and Snapchat we can get some questions going. But I'm not officially doing that yet. I will let you know on social media when that's going to start. So that I can get the flood questions for an actual Q&A. Maybe we'll do that in a week or two. And don't forget to check out Flory's channel down below, along with some other channel links that I will leave for some of my friends so you can check them out. So yeah, that was fun. Thank you so much for watching this video and getting to know me a little bit. I'd love to get to know you a little bit more down in the comments below. So if you have some answers to some or all of these questions, probably some because it'll take you forever to type them all out, but if you want to answer some of these questions, I'd love to get to know you a little bit better down in the comments below. Feel free to leave any answers you like and I will definitely read them. Thank you again so much for watching. Mad love, and I'll see you soon. Bye!